What's going on, everybody? Z here. Welcome back. Today we've got some exciting news. Kind of expected news, but in the whole Subnautica, debacle that was going on, basically we got some update stuff. So in an article from Bloomberg, Subnautica 2 is going to get their bonuses, and Ted Gill is actually resigning as the CEO. So let's get into this article. Let's talk about it. Like I said, you know what? I'm not surprised by any of this, actually, since the whole ruling and stuff came out. I'm not surprised by any of this, but let's get into this. Let's talk about it. We'll break it down, and hopefully you guys are having a wonderful day. I'm having a fantastic day. Let's get into this. So, like I said, as Bloomberg posted, Crafton Inc. has agreed to pay bonuses to the entire staff of subsidiary Unknown Worlds Entertainment, makers of the hit game Subnautica 2, after reaching its legal settlement with the studio's chief executive officer and co-founders. So, in conjunction with the settlement, Unknown Worlds CEO Ted Gill has stepped down, he told Bloomberg News in an interview. Crafton fired Gill last summer in a dispute over $250 million incentive bonus, and the two parties became entangled in a litigation that led to a judge forcing the Korean video game publisher to reinstate Gill as CEO in March. Now, as a quick recap, in the summer of 2025, Crafton fired Gill and studio co-founders Charlie Cleveland and Max McGuire, saying they had neglected their duties. The three executives shot back with a lawsuit claiming that Crafton had fired them and delayed Subnautica 2 to get out of paying their bonus. In March, a Delaware judge ruled that Crafton must reinstate Gill and extend the earn-out period for the bonus. In the ruling, the judge wrote that Crafton's CEO had consulted ChatGPT for advice on getting out of paying the bonus, and that additional litigation over monetary damages would continue. Gill has stated, "We mutually agreed to part ways and said new leadership is best for the studio to move forward," which I completely understand this. Now, there's two parts to this to me. So the first part is it kind of sucks to see Ted Gill leaving. It obviously isn't fun when the original creators of something are no longer going to be a part of said future of something. So Subnautica in this instance, but with everything that happened, I honestly can't see a better way for this to go, because if you were engaged in all of this whole thing happened. I can't imagine being Ted Gill working for Crafton still after they just did this. I can't imagine that no matter what you do, no matter what the courts say, the relationship there is just not going to be good. And I think the best thing for Ted Gill to do was to probably leave. It was probably the best thing for themselves, and I mean for Crafton, I guess, but not before they got their bonus, which they were entitled to. Now, the bonus, actually, there's a little bit more information on the bonuses, which is actually kind of exciting. Gill said that the developers of Subnautica 2, which had sold more than 4 million copies since its early access release in May, which is absolutely outstanding. It's a fantastic game. We love it. Will be compensated significantly more than called for under the original acquisition agreement, and will receive further incentives as the game continues to be updated, which is good. That's good news. Now, what's also nice is the bonus agreement was originally structured to compensate the top 3 executives at Unknown Worlds, along with the staff who were at the company during the 2021 acquisition. So, the top 3 and everybody who was there when the company was sold. All those people were entitled to these bonuses. However, now everyone at the studio will receive a payout, even those who joined more recently. The bonuses will be paid out in 3 annual installments. So we're all super excited about Subnautica 2 and its tremendous success, Gill said. The settlement and resignation put an end to a year of legal drama that has surrounded Unknown Worlds, which was purchased by Crafton in 2021 for $500 million, plus a bonus of $250 million that was tied to the studio's financial goals. So yeah, that's basically the end of it. That's basically the end of all this. This is probably it. This is all we'll see. Now, in wake of the settlement, Crafton and Unknown Worlds will search for a new CEO for the studio from outside of both companies, is what Gill said. So, exciting stuff here. I think this is, like I said, unfortunately, you hate to see original creators leave. You hate to see them go, but I think at the same time, it's kind of to be expected. You really probably don't want to work in that environment anymore, no matter what. It's going to be weird. So there you have it. We now have an end to the Subnautica 2 lawsuit stuff. Hopefully that's it. Now, another thing that I saw kind of interesting in this is they are paying the people out in 3 annual installments. So my guess, I mean, I don't know. It's not my guess. I'm just going to say it probably looks better on paper to be paying bonuses a third of what they promised over 3 years than one large, bonus payment this year. I don't know if that affects like earnings. I don't know if that affects like how they report stuff to people. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like it looks good to their people if they don't have to pay so much initially and it's like broken down over 3 years. So I'm wondering if maybe that's it. Could be, because I'm just saying 250 million wasn't that like a third of their entire revenue of last year? Like that's a lot of money. So I kind of wonder if that's what's going on there. But there it is. The Subnautica 2 news. It's cool. It's fun. It's over. And I'm excited for more Subnautica 2 stuff. We'll be playing more in the future, of course. So leave your comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. Do you think this is a win for Subnautica? Again, it would have been better had none of this happened and Ted Gill and all of them stayed and everything was good. Well, I mean, I don't know, because like the now new people working at Unknown Worlds are also going to get their bonuses as well. So, I mean, that's good for them. So exciting stuff all around. Leave your comments down below. It's kind of like a mixed bag of, is it good? Is it not good? I don't know. It is what it is, but you have a good one. I'll see you next time. Goodbye, everybody.